in terms of my academics. For example, I can give you, like that was yesterday, my network journalism teacher, Madam Maja, was telling me that I have a good handwriting and I could have did well in her module, but I couldn't connect network journalism in my answers. So she was just marking the paper, but I could have get a 0. So when I looked at the paper and the comments she was writing on my paper, I went to her and seek help. Madam, where am I in this module? And she gave me support and asked my fellow intellectuals that they should help me, that whenever I am giving my answers in network journalism module, I should connect to that module, not to the other modules, but to the network. Yeah.
What role does mindfulness play in your mental wellness?
Can you first explain what's mindfulness?
We are mixed up
What role does mindfulness play in your mental wellness?
Okay, the mindfulness really play a vital and a significant role in mental health. I can give an example. Okay, I myself, being single, this one is very ridiculous. So I've started crushing on a girl, and I want her to be my girlfriend. So my mind is going to help me to think before I act. Who is this girl? What's her characters? What's her ups and downs? What's her common interests? So the mindfulness is going to help me to think something before I act it. So that's what I can say, that how the mindfulness play in.
To me, I can say mindfulness helps me to reduce stress, as in most of the times we feel all stressed. Once our boyfriend doesn't give us a lecture, we're all stressed, overstressed, thinking of killing ourselves. And it also helps me to increase self-awareness. It helps me to know myself better. That's what I mean.
How does social media impact your mental health?
Okay, like the way we perceive social media. We have many platforms there. We have Facebook, Twitter, and other social media platforms. So mostly I can say I love Facebook more than other platforms, and I'm mostly available on Facebook. But what I have learned there is that sometimes social media like Facebook do shape some like the way we ourselves think. There are some other things that are really bad that do happen on social media. Like for example, I have a problem. There are some pages there, for example, that prominently page of Pempero Mpande. Some people do share some problems there. Like, for example, I can say, Pempero, please hide my identity. I'm facing some challenges I don't know how to propose to a girl. So when Pepe Pane posted that on his page, the comments that he's going to be getting, sometimes they are not relevant to maybe what I have said. They are going to say something really bad that can make the person go even down, not making him or her to think that he or she can even propose. For example, a girl in Malawi think that a girl cannot propose to a boy, and that really makes girls think that we are lesser than men. We cannot go to this level because there are men there. I can never think of being the president of Malawi because I am a woman. Like the way social media platforms are saying bad things to UTM Secretary General, who is going to contest to the presidential seat, His Excellency Dr. Patricia Kariake. They are saying bad things, saying that she's only suited on the Secretary General SG position, not only the president. Those comments are really, really bad, like in the way we perceive our societies. Being a woman is not a barrier to some positions. A woman can do better, can achieve over something, but we have to help each other. We have to network our minds, like getting what I can say, what issue can say, what memory can say, and combine that idea and make one valid comment that can help people to have a positive thinking towards something. Yeah.
Can you ask the question again, please?
Okay, how does social media impact your mental health?
I can say social media impact us is okay. Let me start with the negative impact of social media on mental health. Sometimes social media promotes unrealistic expectation. For example, I think that was last week Friday. There was this story that was circulating on Facebook that the president of Malawi is dead. But the story was not true.
That is true. You can continue.
And there was this story that was circulating on Facebook.
Continue. Memory. What is it?
How does social media impact your mental health?
Johnny, social media.
Hey.
Okay, yeah. Okay, social media has a profound impact on mental health, with both positive and negative impacts. Like support networks. Social media provides support groups allowing individuals to share experiences and seek help. Encourages open discussions about mental health issues and reducing stigma. Yeah.
Okay. Have you faced the stigma or judgment related to mental health? Stigma or judgment related to mental health?
Okay, like I cannot answer that openly. Like we are okay, like in every class there are stigma issues that do happens inside it. For example, some fellow students do segregate themselves, saying that these are the Yazas in Chichewa, in our
Mayaza.
language, Mayaza. So they do say that let's forget them. They have already passed. Let's the ones like we the failures should also create our own group, while the others are going to create also the groups of their own. So that stigma is so like I've heard a certain guy whilst his intellectuals were presenting, he was saying a bad thing, saying Mbuli. That really affects someone's way of thinking. He or she can think that I am Mbuli, I cannot reach this level because someone else has said that word. So that really affect the way we youth think. And also, as for myself, I also received a judgment based on what I was experiencing that time. I was experiencing. Some of my friends were saying that let bygones be bygones. You are too much, Max. You can't think as a man. Why is that so? Like shouting at me. So sometimes it really sparked my anger to them. And even that was some years ago. Even I used the abusive language to one of my intellectuals because that person was judging me. So that really sparked at that time my anger. Then I used the obscene language, and that's really bad. Yeah.
How has your mental health journey impacted relationships?
Relationship like
Any relationships? Maybe friendship,
family.
maybe family, and then
Okay.
Yeah, like it has really impacted for me to coexist with my family. Since, like, for example, we know sheep. Sheep is white. So sometimes, whenever someone is doing some mischievous in the family, that one is called a black sheep. So being a black sheep in the family, you don't share your problems with your family. You fear that your family will, for example, they are going to maybe to stop paying for your fees. For example, some families not allow their family members. For example, I myself, for example, telling my dad that, Dad, I'm facing some heartbreak issues. He's going to say, Max,
you are still here.
you are dating while I'm paying my school fees, while I'm spending so much money for your fees. So I can say that one has made us to turn from being supported